Right, this is a video to show you how to take a background out of your photographs that you're going to use for eBay or any other purposes. I've got two pictures basically showing you two different ways. One is taking the picture on a white background. That is easier to remove these edges. What you could do is go to the first you'll have to unlock the layer, and then you'll go to your brush tool and you'll select the bottom one, the one that says mixer brush tool. What that does is basically mixes this paint over to the other side, so it's taking the paint from one edge to the other, and it gives you a natural look like it's nothing being removed or anything, as you can see. And I'll just do one on this side so you can see what's happening. And basically you do that all the way around and you come out with a very nice picture that looks natural with the shadows and everything. Okay, the other is if the background is really not on a white background, what do you do then? Okay, let's get that in. As you can see from this one. Right, as I found the best tool to use is the pen tool. A lot of people don't want to use this pen tool because they find it hard to use, but once you get the hang of it, you'll love this tool. Right, I usually zoom in to see the first edge where I'm going to start, so I'll start here and go around there, and then I'll pull on the mouse button, and then we'll go further down and see where we can go up to there, and then we'll go round there, and basically we will work all the way around till we get right to the back where we started. And there we go. As you can see, there's a little mess up there, but we can come back to that and we can remove that. That's not a big issue. Even if you do like a rough outlines, you still can get back into it and fix these. As I'm just doing this as a little demonstration purposes, so I'm just gonna quickly get all these done, and you can as the edges are straight, we can go straight there. It's not a sharp photo either, so you know, we're just doing the best we can with it. And there we go. Not that if I was going to use this for eBay or something like that, but you need a sharper picture. The keys will be displayed what I'm pushing as I'm pushing them and moving the mouse with them. Right, now I know, so see, space bar, go to the top, right where we started, and if you look, if you put the pointer on the same point where you started, you'll get a little circle around near the pen. That means you're joining it. Okay, now what we can do is we can go around now, look if we've done any mishaps or like this one here. So what we can do is now hold that, push it in, and that one we can move that one about there to get the shape. There we are. So now that's looking a bit better. Well, obviously if you're going to do a better job, you'll have to spend a little bit more time than what I'm just doing. Right, we can do, that's good. The only thing I forgot to do is unlock the layer. Okay, unlocked. We can duplicate that now even. Yeah, it's duplicated. I'll just switch that one off, and that one's still there. Okay, so what I want to do now is go at the top and it'll say select. I've got the feathering at 0.5 and that's selected. Right, you can see all the edges are selected, and that's good enough for what we need. Right, so what we want to do now is select invert selection. Right here, what you can do now is delete the background, and then you can deselect the selection. Oopsie, deselect. Now we deselected the selection. Okay, now we, as you can see, we still got some bits to work on. Right, what we will do is take these middle bits out first. There we go, and the last bit. There we go. And then we'll go select again, and then we'll do feather, and then we'll push delete. That one's done. Then we do deselect. You can also do these with the shortcut keys. Alright, and then we'll go to this piece here. You can always zoom in if you want to get really close in like that. And then there we go, and that corner there, get it. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so you can pull on X. Right, and then we can go right here. Now what you'll have to do is push the key and click on there, and that will delete the arm. That will make it rotate the way you want it. It's there, and there. So now, as you can see, this is not right, so what we'll do is try to pick that and see if we can move it into the angle. And then we can move that one back down, and there. And that's looking okay, a little bit there. There we go. Okay, now we'll do the selection again, feather it by 5 and delete, and then deselect again. We'll do this till we get the other portion out, and then we're good to go. Let's move that bit down. That's better. And there we go. Then we could go straight here, and there, around there. It's not a brilliant picture, so basically that's why you're seeing these pixelated pictures. Of the item is pixelated. But if you've got a sharp picture, this will work out really good. Right, we've done the selection. We'll select and feather it by 5, and then delete, and then we'll deselect it. Right, now we'll zoom out to see the result. As you can see, it's looking fairly good, but there's a little bit of white here, so we'll go back in and see what's happened here. Okay, so what we want to do now is take our pen tool again and just get it in there. I'll zoom in more so you can get in where you need to. There we go, and we go in there, so that way at least we're getting rid of the parts that we don't want in there. Just want to see what's happening here. Okay, I have gone out of track, so what we'll do is move that back where we should have. About there, that's it, and there, and straight down there. So what we can do now is move this here, here, and here, and then we go select, feather by 5, that's fine, as you can see there, and we'll hit delete again, and then we'll deselect. It depends on yourselves basically how clean you want the picture. As you can see, that's all gone out now. So all we have to do now is make another layer with the solid color. There we go. You can have any color you like, red, blue, whatever. but I prefer white, so we'll say OK. Now as you can see, the picture is underneath the white, so what we want to do is get this picture on top, so we move it on top. The other thing is, you can move your picture once we get the select tool, and because it's been cut out, you can move it in the center wherever you want now, and that's your job done. So basically that's using the pen tool, taking the background out. Hope this helps someone.